We interrupt our program to bring you this important message.
That stuff in the refrigerator was not made by God, and that it was not made for us. This is why our brothers and myself, we brothers, suffer with prostate cancer, prostate inflammation, nerve problems, impotence, and a whole bunch of other stuff very young.
Dr. Sebi, a rebel with a cause, fought to expose the truth about food. Every bite of processed food could be a silent attack on your body. Are giant corporations prioritizing your health or their profits? We'll unveil the shocking truth about the food you eat.
This is another reason, again, why the food industry is so corrupt, okay? No ethical standards, and the top priority is their bottom line.
Today, we delve into Dr. Sebi's research on ultra-processed foods, uncovering links to obesity and other health issues. His work emphasizes natural foods for optimal health, but a hidden reality exists. Massive agricultural companies like Cargill quietly control much of our food industry, from farms to supermarkets, influencing the types of food readily available to us as a society. Dr. Sebi, as well as many other holistic health specialists, like Dr. Bobby Price, have a clear message. We need to be vigilant about hidden additives in our daily diet.
Your food shall be your medicine.
By the end of this video, you'll understand the dark side of convenience foods, often promoted by powerful food processing giants. These seemingly harmless products can contribute to a range of serious health issues like cancer, cardiovascular disease, and dementia. We'll also discuss strategies to reclaim your health by embracing Dr. Sebi's philosophy of whole and unprocessed foods. Dr. Sebi believed that the human body thrives on what nature provides. He argued that unprocessed, whole foods are the foundation of a healthy life, packed with the essential nutrients our bodies need to function at their best. Ultra-processed foods include seemingly healthy options like breakfast cereals, flavored yogurts, and pre-made salad dressings that are loaded with unhealthy fats and packaged with added sugars. These ingredients disrupt our body's natural balance, leading to chronic inflammation, hormonal imbalances, and serious diseases like obesity, type 2 diabetes, and heart disease.
What I witness is a devil's bargain that I think is the most important issue in America right now, which is that we are unequivocally becoming sicker, fatter, more depressed, more infertile based on our food. And we would expect the healthcare and our medical systems to be ringing the alarm bell on that, but they're silent because they're profiting.
For over a century, colossal agricultural companies like Cargill, ADM, Bunge, and Louis Dreyfus have dominated the food industry. These giants touch nearly every aspect of our food supply, from grain storage to meat processing, often through a vast network of subsidiaries and franchises. Cargill's story isn't a rags to riches tale. It's a century-long expansion through strategic acquisitions, wielding incredible power over the food chain. Cargill steadily expanded its reach throughout the 19th century. This wasn't just about growth. It was about cunning consolidation, relentless absorbing smaller competitors, and making strategic mergers. Cargill's intelligence gathering operation was so sophisticated, it had become like the CIA within the food industry. Keep in mind, even though we mainly refer to Cargill, all of these corporate giants within the food industry are doing similar things to tarnish our food supply. Dr. Sebi believed the human body thrives on natural, unadulterated food.
Anything that's natural has energy, and you cannot kill energy. It's displaced from one state to another.
These processed foods cause spikes in blood sugar levels, leading to energy crashes, fatigue, and poor concentration. The lack of fiber and essential nutrients also impairs digestive health, resulting in sluggish and a weakened immune system.
All of those processed meat, and if you go to the IARC, which is the governing body that determines what is and what isn't cancerous or carcinogenic, processed meats are a level 1 carcinogen, the same category as cigarettes, plutonium, etc.
Despite the health risks, Cargill continues to saturate our diets with ultra-processed foods, loaded with additives and preservatives. These foods are engineered for taste and shelf life, not nutrition. The artificial additives and preservatives used to extend shelf life often contain high amounts of laboratory-created starches, further contributing to long-term health problems.
Anything that God made has no starch. That's another thing. Anything that nature makes has no starch. Anything that man made has to have starch, because starch is a binder. To titrate two unequal chemicals, you have to use a starch. Starch is not a food. Starch is a chemical.
Dr. Sebi argued that our bodies struggle to process these synthetic substances and excessive starches. Over time, this accumulation can cause chronic inflammation, hormonal imbalances, and other health problems.
Sometimes when you go in there, you'll see the meat, it'll look sort of gray and brown.
Yes.
That's the meat that the dye has ran out of it, because they spray it, that you have to spray it with dye. You gotta think, anything that dyes is going to change colors. It can't keep its color because the color is coming from the blood.
And the dye is like the processing part. A lot of like
It's a spray.
Yeah.
Ever wondered how a leading food industry giant like Cargill stores its massive quantities of grains and seeds? To prevent spoilage, they have the option to use natural and typically less effective methods, or man-made solutions that work much better on a large scale. This creates a dilemma: quick and easy chemical solutions, or potentially more time-consuming and resource-intensive methods that are less harmful to the end consumer, but more expensive for the producer. Dr. Sebi might have been onto something when he said,
You see rice and beans and flour and cheese and meat and the starch that you eat, they all came from right here, from a laboratory.
longer shelf life is a major incentive for food suppliers, but what's the hidden cost? We're talking about processed meats like bacon, hot dogs, sausages, and even deli meats, which all fall under the ultra-processed category. These seemingly delicious meats boast extended shelf life, thanks to a cocktail of chemicals like nitrates and sodium phosphate. They keep the products looking fresh and juicy, but unfortunately, these chemicals have been linked to serious health issues like cancer. So, what should we eat instead of these chemical cocktails? Dr. Sebi advocates for a return to a carbon-based diet.
Science shows that the human body is carbon-based, and to complement a carbon-based body, you must have a carbon-based substance to complement it.
He emphasizes the importance of consuming fresh fruits, vegetables, nuts, and grains that are free from artificial additives. These whole foods are packed with essential nutrients that support optimal body function. By prioritizing a whole food diet, you're giving your body the tools it needs to heal. You're supporting a healthy gut microbiome, reducing inflammation, and fueling your body with the nutrients it craves. And the payoff is undeniable. You'll likely experience increased energy levels, improved moods, and a stronger immune system. Today, we explored the groundbreaking work of nutritionists like Dr. Sebi and Dr. Bobby Price on the dangers of ultra-processed foods and the powerful influence of major agricultural companies like Cargill. We've seen how these foods, laden with artificial additives and preservatives, can lead to serious health issues such as obesity, diabetes, and heart disease. Dr. Sebi emphasizes the critical role of a healthy gut microbiome, which can be severely disrupted by these unnatural ingredients, resulting in digestive issues and a weakened immune system. Both Dr. Sebi and Dr. Bobby Price emphasize the importance of whole, unprocessed foods for optimal health. By embracing a diet rich in natural fruits, vegetables, nuts, and grains, we can support our body's natural functions, reduce inflammation, and enhance our overall well-being. This dietary shift not only detoxifies the body, but also strengthens the immune system and lowers the risk of chronic diseases. Remember, every small step towards a healthier diet is a step towards a healthier life. Let's make conscious choices about the foods we consume and strive for a future where our food truly nourishes us. So next time you reach for that quick snack, remember, your health is worth more than convenience. Choose wisely. Don't miss out on our next video as we continue to share the path to personal health. Life's better with a healthy buzz.